How many people here likes open source? Raise your hand. Woo, go open source. Yes, so my name is Vidal. I'm part of the OSI, the Open Source Initiative. And we coined the term open source 25 years ago. This is a huge celebration across the world because open source powers everything today. And there has been a lot of discussion about open source AI. What's actually open source AI? If you search on Google open source AI, you're going to get 400,000 results. There is the AI Act that's been drafted in Europe, laws that are governing AI, and they have a special clause around open source AI, but we don't know exactly what's open source AI. So the OSI, together with a whole bunch of organizations, startups, are trying to work together to create an open process to define what's open source AI. It's an ambitious goal. We're going to be participating in several events. So here in San Francisco, just a week ago, we had a meeting at the Mozilla headquarters where a whole bunch of organizations came together to start creating the first drafts of what's open source AI. We're going to be participating in several events during the year. So one of those events is FOSSI, which is an event in Portland. We're also going to be participating at the Linux Foundation events across Europe, in Geneva, in Bilbao, Spain. And we're also going to have online webinars. And right now we have a call for papers. Anybody who wants to talk about open source AI, if you have an idea, if you want to discuss what's open source to you, the call for paper is open. And here is a call for proposals. So here are some suggestions that we have. So one suggestion: what are the basic principles that define open data, AI, and ML? Another one: what's copyrightable? Are the inputs copyrightable? Are the outputs copyrightable? How can we give control over the data, the weights, the models to businesses and to individuals? And how can this help them? What's openness and what's transparency of the training data? How about data privacy? When we use OpenAI, we're basically reaching out to an API and giving all our data to OpenAI. How's that? If you're a business and you have very sensitive data, you're basically giving everything away, and there's security concerns around them. Also, a question about fair competition. Right now, a lot of companies are trying to regulate AI. If people want to experiment and try different models and study and build on top of those models, it needs to be open source. And you have to create a fair competition as well. How can we promote commercial growth of open source AI? Also, we can discuss the climate impact of training those large models. Instead of using large models, if we can work those small models and iterate over and over, maybe we can get better results than a larger model. Also, responsible AI. This has been a big discussion as well. How can we promote responsible AI? How can we create safeguards for open source AI? And finally, how can we protect society from AI? So those are some ideas for the call for proposals. And I invite each one of you, if you want to participate in those online webinars or to be part of the conferences, you're more than welcome to join. So with that, thank you very much, and go open source. Oh yeah.